Ayo, welcome to the dark side. Shoot, who we here with?
The one and only Big Jizzle, not the little one.
All right, cool, cool. How'd you come up with that name?
I came up with Jizzle. That's just what they've been calling me since I was like 16.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
One thing. So how long you been doing it?
Rapping?
Yeah.
I've been rapping since last year.
What made you want to get into it?
I always been around like rappers and stuff, and like been around people in the booth. So I just wanted to try it out, and I liked it. So here I am.
What do you do outside of music?
I'm a makeup artist. And what else I do? I do content for TikTok, Instagram, and that's really it.
Got you. All right. So what do you do outside of music?
Outside of music, I make content for TikTok. I'm about to say YouTube, but TikTok, Instagram. I do makeup. I'm a traveling makeup artist, and then I work a regular 9 to 5 like everybody else.
What's the makeup artist? What's the highest person that you did? Like the most famous person you did?
I ain't do nobody famous yet. So yeah, they've been regular people.
I got you. When you say regular 9 to 5, what I ain't gonna lie, I had to. It was one dude. He's running for mayor. Like that was my last interview I did. It was
He was running for mayor?
yeah. This is one guy
wow.
named John Barrow or something like that, Barlow or something like that. So I guess Detroit they doing their mayor again this year or something like that.
Okay.
I know in Washington County, I know they did that shit last year.
Okay.
So, but basically he was saying like, oh yeah, I never. You can say I had a 95, but it wasn't really 95. I feel like I was always my own boss or something like that. What defines a 9 to 5 to you? Like even when I thought I had a 9 to 5 job, he was like, man, you the man, you the boss. Because I was like, I was a pest control like person. What defines a 9 to 5 job for you?
What defines a 9 to 5 for me? As long as you're clocking in for somebody else, that's a 9 to 5. Because you're not working for yourself.
Got you. And then what else? So you say you've been doing it for about a year. You got what made you want to do it. And then boom, what do you see yourself ending in the music industry? Like when you're 60, what do you think? Oh, that music is that gonna be a phase? Is that gonna be like a fun thing you did? Is that gonna be what is it gonna be? Or do you want Grammys? Like what is it?
I'm gonna say I don't know where this music gonna take me, but I'm gonna say for real, the cutoff for me is for sure gonna be like 40. I ain't trying to be 55 and still rapping.
So cut off for you for rapping is 40, even if you're successful already?
Yeah, if I'm successful, I'm for sure done at 40. Y'all better listen to everything that I dropped before that.
See, that's kind of crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm racist towards it. I think that's some black shit.
What?
Because I feel like black people, we the only people that don't expect to get old.
No, I expect to get old, but I expect to be old and like chilling on the island. I ain't really be trying to work. That's why right now we grinding.
What's that one thing that little baby said? You know anybody that don't work?
I know a few people that like my mama friends. They older, they retired, and they just be going out of town all the time.
Like 40?
No, they probably like in their 50s, late 50s.
That's what I'm saying. You got like 10 years, that's a 15-year gap. What you gonna do today?
Man, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be in some movies or something because I also want to get into acting.
I got you. That's just a thing. Like I really don't. I see like a lot of like people I be talking to. They just don't know what they doing when they get old.
Yeah, by that time, by 40, I should be making music that's in like movie soundtracks. So I'm getting paid that way. Like I ain't got to be out here still performing. Like because by 40, I'm trying to be settled down with my family and stuff.
Let's segue. I got this one question written down. Like I feel like a lot of people. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26? We kind of about the same age. I'm 23. So basically, they got like this thing. Like a lot of 20-year-olds, they like stressing before they 30. Like, well, what is the age when you have to stress? Like I remember I was a young man. So I always remember this. They always told me like, don't worry about nothing until you like 35, 30.
I feel like that's true. Like right now in our 20s, it is no need to be stressing. But I feel like we are only stressing because of the weight of the world that put on us. Like. But in reality, it's nothing to stress about. Because if you look at everybody who's successful, they ain't pop off till like maybe they late 30s, early 40s. So it ain't really right now. It's you just supposed to make all your mistakes right now. So you ain't 50 still making mistakes that a 25-year-old is making.
I ain't gonna lie, you as a woman, you feel more pressure from that? I remember because they told me that. It's like, bro, yeah, you don't gotta worry about nothing. You can still have kids as an old dude, just don't be doing nothing crazy and nothing like that. You're not a woman. A woman, they gotta have kids by like 30, 35.
Yeah,
like y'all shit rushed for sure.
It is, and then I feel like as being a black woman, it's even more rushed because everything in this world ain't really catered to us. So if you look at the food we eating, the environment we in, and the stigma that they put on us, you do as a black woman gotta kind of have kids before you like 40. Like you can't be 40 trying to walk around with a 2-year-old.
Why you saying it ain't gonna work?
Because well, I know for me personally, I was told that I need to start thinking about making a family before I'm 30 just because of health issues. So I feel like as black women, that's something that we be running into.
Shoot, you don't be taking care of yourself?
No, I take care of myself, but this is something, like I said, it got to do with like the foods that we be eating, like the stuff we put in our body. Some of the stuff you just can't help, and as a black woman, like it's a lot of underlying issues with our fertility that they don't talk about. They think.
Break it down for me.
Right,
I'm telling you, I'm a dude. I don't know none of this.
Okay, so for me, my doctor told me about endometriosis. So I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but endometriosis is like it's making it harder for you to conceive. It makes like you have very painful menstrual cycles, and sometimes your menstrual cycles is irregular. So by being irregular, you ovulating at the wrong times and having a period for X amount of times. Like it's just not regular like it's supposed to be. And a lot of this stuff got to do with our food that makes us imbalanced. So, I mean, I take care of myself now that my doctor told me, like, you know, how to, like, prepare and do all that. But we're not educated as, I feel like, a black community enough on how to really stay ahead.
Understood. So you say it like that. So it's really, I ain't gonna lie, but we talked a little bit before, like in the other room. We was like, it seemed like you a little bit on it. Like I said something about sea moss, boy didn't know nothing about it.
I know about sea moss just because I got older parents. My parents, you know, they from the South, so a lot of stuff that people be doing and finding out, like my parents grew up on old remedies, and sea moss, I guess, was one of them. So like when I get sick, mom be like, take a spoonful of sea moss, you know, get your tea and all that stuff. So I already kind of knew about it. And then I be seeing ads and stuff on Instagram promoting it.
I get you. So you said the age, just to be clear on the question, you said the age you got to like worry about life, like if you ain't got your life together, is you said 40 or 30?
Me personally, I feel like 40. Like 30, I don't want to say shit. Nobody had their life together at 30, like, because you just got out your 20s. So I feel like 40 for sure, because, you know, by your 30s, you can still do trial and error, but you need to have an idea at that point of what you're doing.
Understood. Do you ever see yourself doing the 20v1?
Huh?
You ever see yourself doing the 20v1?
Yeah, I do that.
For sure. Just wondered. Let me ask you this. How did you feel like your grow up was? How did you feel like you grew up?
I feel like I grew up pretty decent. I definitely had a childhood. I don't feel like I was like, you know, some people be like, oh, I had to grow up early because I had to take care of my siblings and all that. I didn't grow up like that, so it was pretty decent for me.
How many siblings and shit you got?
I got 4. I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I am the baby though, so.
All in the under the same moms and dads, or?
No, so me and my brother, we got the same mom and dad. My 2 sisters, those technically my half sisters, and then I got a half brother, cause we got the same dad.
Damn, wait, you got any full blooded?
Yeah, my brother.
All right, for sure. How's that connection?
We close, but like I said, I'm the baby, and I don't know what possessed mama to wait so many years later. But me and my brother, me and him, I think like 11 years apart. So
that's like me and Ruben.
Yeah, so we got a big gap.
I got a little brother like that. He 11 years apart. This is funny. I don't know. You ever get that shit? You the little one. I ain't gonna lie. Like the little one for me is like he always think he gonna get one up on me one day. I was like, bro, you never gonna get one up on me one day, bro. Like he think like I think he got like so 11 years apart. He was born when I was 11, so it's like I'm 20 something. I don't know how old he is right now. Like probably like 13. And he's like, I can do it. And then I was like, Ruben, you never gonna be able to do this like ever in your life. Do you got that? It's like what entices y'all youngins to even think that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel like I think like that, but at the same time, I feel like my siblings think that I do get everything handed though because I am the baby, but I still feel like I work for everything I want.
Man, by the time your parents had you, they had you figured out already.
You know, they didn't. My mama still was trial and error. She still ain't had it together.
Of course, it's trial and error until you die. But I'm saying
mean,
it was a lot of trials. They were the trials.
They was. But they listen, and my mama made new trials with me. Like
my trial was
my sister said I got only child syndrome because I basically grew up just by myself.
Nah, my mom did this thing where she didn't feed us. It was like that was punishment.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Exactly. We went through those type of trials. And then my brother, we looked at it, it was like, what? It wasn't
I ain't
that
gonna
bad.
lie though, if my mama cooked something and I ain't want it, then I wasn't gonna eat. She wasn't about to make nothing else for me. But other than that, no, she ain't threatening me with no food.
Hell no. Nah. Let you get suspended. You think you're gonna be just chilling in the house eating up shit?
See, my punishment was the phone. My phone was always getting took. I ain't have a phone a lot.
Phone?
Yeah.
Like, wait, 26? Yeah. Dang, your phone was lit? Your phone probably wasn't even lit.
First of all, it was like...
You got touchscreen phones?
Yeah, it was 8th grade. I think I had my first touchscreen phone in 8th grade.
Oh, dang. I must have been late then. I think I was the only one late.
Yeah.
I got my phone like 2016. I had my first phone.
I graduated high school in 2016.
Yeah, see, I was off. I was late to them. I had to buy all my own shit. They wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, I got my first iPhone in 9th grade.
Let me ask you this. I ain't gonna lie. I see something on the internet, and I think kind of either you. Can I say who your partner is? Or I think who your partner is?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you and Chucky. So yeah, I think it was you or Chucky. One of y'all got this in y'all song. It was like you got to use a toy or something like that. So then, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a little TikTok.
That's for sure with his song. It wasn't mine. I ain't talking like that in my music.
Let me say this. It was something where it said it's like the woman got to use a toy or something like that.
I know exactly what Barry talking about. He said she ain't effing me, she effing her toy or something like that, her vibrator or something.
I seen Hi Davis. Like, this is like a question I written up before I got it. That was like crazy when I heard that. It was like, bro, if it ever get to that point, I was like, girl, I might as well just call you a friend. Like, what are we talking about? You might just leave me alone then. Like, in my head.
Me personally, I don't do that type of stuff, so. He want to talk about me in his song. I don't know who he's talking about.
Would you ever think about that, though? Like, would you ever, like, if you couldn't please your man, would that still be your man?
If I couldn't please my man?
Yeah, if you couldn't please your man or he couldn't please you, would y'all still be together?
No, we got to please each other. Like that.
And I'm talking sexual. We only talking sexual.
No, we're not about to be together. Like, that's not everything, but that's definitely, for me, a deal breaker. Like, because what are we doing?
To me, that's everything. You might as well just be like, if I wanted a friend, a companion like that, I'd call my mom, my grandma.
But what if they not having sex and everything else is lit, and then when they get to having sex?
Okay, I got females in my life that everything is lit. I'm just not having sex with them. Right. I might as well just be with them.
Okay.
That's how I'm seeing shit.
No, I get what you're saying.
That's the only defining barrier from girlfriend to
facts.
Girlfriend.
But it's other ways to be intimate.
How so?
Praying is one. Praying one, like getting to your higher self is one. Reaching goals together, that's intimacy right there.
I can do that with my bros.
But but some things your bros can't see that your girl gonna see. Like, your bros ain't really sitting there articulating you like, you really good with numbers. So let's put you here. Your bros ain't looking that hard at you. Your girl is, though, because she noticing when y'all together, you adding up money quick as hell or you quick with numbers. She like, oh, dang, we probably do this since you so good at numbers. Like, like little stuff like that.
I got you. You ain't never seen certain type of bros. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like niggas be having like cool bros. I don't know. I keep them niggas the fuck away from me.
No, yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like as you get older, you do gotta kind of start separating yourself from people who just around and people who actually want to see you win.
How do you do that?
Just like when it comes for support, I'm noticing who's supporting and who not supporting.
Understood. What's the best job you ever had in your life?
Thus far, I'm going to say being an online casino dealer. That was one of the best jobs.
Mm-hmm. What's the worst, and why did I make that the best?
Because I got to do my makeup every day, sit in front of a camera with lights, something I love to do, and be myself, and make money while doing it. It didn't feel like a job.
And what's the worst job you ever had in your life?
The worst, I'm gonna say working at Amazon in a little warehouse facility. I never do that again.
But I ain't gonna lie, I had a whole phase like last year. Like I was applying for so many jobs,
Mhm.
all them bitches denied me. I was like,
I ain't
damn.
gonna lie, I had a season like that where I was applying for jobs I know I was qualified for, and then they told me, "Oh, we moving on." Like you could have missed me with the damn email. You ain't gotta email me to let me know I ain't got the job. Just I'm assuming I ain't got it if you don't call.
Nah, my only thing is they'll bullshit with you on the interview process, and I'd be like, I remember that I was literally Amazon, so I went there and said, all right, you're round 2. All right, round 2. And I said, okay, we'll see
Oh,
you
see,
later.
that would really piss me off because you having me go through all these rounds and coming back, and then you don't hire me, nigga. You don't have a choice but to hire me at that point.
Yeah, that's the only thing that pissed me off. Or like, oh, what car you back? And I was like, but are you? like,
Right.
like,
And you know what's crazy? I can't believe Amazon did that because Amazon normally, they hiring process be real fast because they want people in quick.
yeah, I remember I couldn't DoorDash, I can't Uber, I can't do shit. I don't know what the
What?
fuck. I don't know. I ain't got nothing on my record either. Like that.
Dang. Yeah, I be doing Instacart. Instacart be making my little gas money.
Let me ask you this: what's the best decade era like you like to live in? If you
That
have to
I,
live in one decade, one era for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
the one I'm already in.
The 2020s?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because I don't really want to live like in the past, especially back when they had slavery. I don't think I could really endure that. Um, I ain't gonna lie though, I would like to do like the 90s for sure. The 90s would be cool because they got to like be around when it wasn't like cell phones and social media wasn't that big. Like they actually still got to interact with people.
Get your ass beat and still walk down the street
You
and be
feel
cool.
me? And be cool. I ain't gotta worry about them niggas over there making fun of me getting my ass because they didn't even see that shit. Like it was that era where you had to be there to know what happened. I would love to be in that era because nowadays everybody just clones.
You sneaky. I don't like that. That sounds
What?
sneaky.
That's
I
not
don't like
sneaky.
that. Nah, I'm gonna be
Man,
raw with you.
no,
I'm gonna be raw
I'm
with you. I'm gonna
saying.
keep it raw with you. If you like, I'm the same person on and off camera. No, I'm gonna be raw with you. That and what you just said to me is why I like this era a little bit more. Because look, these girls today, they can't just go. This is what they used to do back in the day. They used to be hoes in their hometown. No, I'm so serious. Hoes in their hometown or doing some fuck shit in their hometown. Then they used to go to college, go with somebody or somewhere in college, meet John that don't know nothing about all that hoe shit.
Right.
And then boom, marry John. And then John will find out later that, oh damn, this bitch is hoe.
That's his problem.
He'll be locked in with that. Or they'll probably get divorced or some shit like that.
But that's not fair. You can't divorce her because of her past. Her past ain't even had shit to do with him. That was before him. It don't. Just like I don't give a fuck what he did in his past. It don't have nothing to do with me.
For dudes, all right, I got you. I get you. I respect
I get
your
what
opinion.
you're saying,
I respect your
but
opinion.
at the same time, like, what can I really, if I'm gonna really sit there and be mad at your past decisions that I was not there for, like, that had nothing to do with me. And if it wasn't for them decisions that you made, we wouldn't be here today talking.
Nah, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it.
Crazy.
I swear to God, I ain't buying it.
That's crazy.
Because I'm just thinking I'm thinking you know what I'm really thinking? I'm thinking, this is what I think when I see ex-hoes. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I attract a lot of ex-hoes. But it's just, when I see that, I'll be like, all right, you fucked up and realized this didn't work, or you didn't get what you really wanted, and then they try to go like with another and play some games and shit like that. That's the thing I just don't like.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, she got a lot of growing up to do. She doing all that, so.
So you thinking like other people, they actually changed and stuff like that?
I do. I feel like that's a part of growing. Like, but if you don't ever experience nothing new, how you gonna grow? Like, how you gonna know to grow? Like,
I told all my little cousins that shit. They thought I was playing around. Like, all my little cousins, I was like, look, you said, feel yourself right now. I said, feel that. I said, yeah, you feel that? Okay, you get one of them little things. Okay, whatever you do with that shit, it don't come off your record. It don't.
Facts, it don't. I mean,
like,
but
they was like 9 years
day,
old, 10 years old, 12 or like something like that.
That's something you gotta walk down by yourself.
I was like, hey, look, if y'all go out here and fuck 20 niggas, that shit don't disappear.
It don't. This is like Carfax. It do not disappear.
See, then how you gonna say it don't matter?
I'm saying it don't disappear, but it should not. First of all, if you're fucking with me for who I am at this present moment, why do it matter who I was 10 years ago? It's not have nothing to do with you. Like, I'm not saying go sit there and wife a girl who done had 37 bodies, but like, you gonna know if she a hoe or not if you messing with her.
I ain't gonna hold you. What's a high body count for you?
37.
37, that's a high body count?
No, I feel like a high body count.
Cause I'm more realistic. I ain't
I'm
gonna say.
gonna say like 10, 15. I'm gonna say 15.
15? Stop.
10.
You gotta be raw. You gotta be real with it. Come on now. This is dark side now.
All right, I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10.
Come on now. You trying to be nice for the camera.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say 10. 10. Like,
Because I'm actually around females. I know what actually
I'm
happens.
going to say 10. If she got over 10 bodies, you need to leave her.
Including drunk nights, including condoms, including
10.
including
How
mouth,
many drunk nights
including
you gonna
anal,
have?
including all that.
How many of them is you
including
gonna have?
facials, including like all.
10. 10.
It's something you're not including.
10.
All right, what counts as a body and don't count as a body for you?
Everything counts as a body. No, I ain't gonna lie though. If he don't make you come, don't count that body.
See, exactly. Including all those. Including all those. See, that's that shit.
No, but that's the 10. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You can't erase none of that shit. Like,
including those. What's the body count? What's
all right, well, I'm just gonna stick it at 15. That's it. Don't go over 15. Like, and that's including your drunk nights, just the random little hookup, the one time onlys. Like, that's it.
At what age do you think body count? Because for me, in my head, in my mind, I think like above 35.
35?
I don't give a fuck about that body count.
A girl with 35 bodies?
No. I said your age. Because I think body count goes with age.
Yeah, but that's why I said 15. Like, if she's 26 and she has more than 10 bodies, like, that's... What's going on?
Nah, I ain't I'm like that. But look, this is how I think though. I just think like, I think women was like, this is what I think. I think some women at a young age, they understood, okay, I need a nigga for sure. This is not like an if-and thing. Mm-hmm. And then some bitches out here, they's like, I'm gonna try to thug it out, figure it out myself.
Facts.
Those are the hoes.
But like I'm saying,
and me,
I think, are you over the number 15? Like, that's a lot to be figuring out. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that means each year, each 3 months.
So you say 26, the age you don't give a fuck about the, like, above that, like, you shouldn't care about body count.
No, I feel like the age, 26. So I feel like 25 and up, you should not be caring about nobody body count.
Get you. I understood. I ain't gonna lie, even though I be talking to females and they be like that, I think I be breaking bitches' hearts. I be talking to her, they be like, is it a thing that women get over on with like fucking another woman dude? He's like, why you got me out here looking stupid? Bitches just fuck with you. And I was like, that shit don't work that way.
Wait,
did that work that way in your mind?
Question again?
Did that work your way in your mind? Okay, that's like
I get off by messing with somebody else, nigga?
If I fuck all your friends and then I want to be in a serious relationship with you, would you look at me weird or different? Or but you gotta think about it like this. If you a lady and you fucked all my dudes, you know how I'm gonna look at it.
I'm not fucking with you if you done fucked with my friends. Like,
so you don't fuck with that? Why not?
First of all, I'm big on girl code, even though a lot of girls are not girls. But me personally, I'm not into that. Like, I'm not even about to find you attractive after that.
Why not? That's the thing that I just don't get. I'm like, y'all acting like I'm a lady.
Because now you're fucking with me, I'm not gonna think shit special because you done did that with 3 of my friends.
I mean, it may not be special, but like,
I don't want you.
What if you gave the ring up?
I don't want you.
Even if you gave the ring, you got the ring and the kids.
We ain't about to have no kids, and you went through the crew. I'm cool on you. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's like a crazy thing. Why do y'all think that way?
I'm saying if you only mess with one of my friends and then we're defining what is a friend. Like a friend, like this is one of my day ones, or this is just a person that I done hung out a few times with. Like,
nah, I met this one girl, I ran through everything, all that shit.
Like her close friends.
All that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That mean you don't gotta respect me. You never considered me. So why am I giving a damn? No.
Maybe you wasn't around. I ain't know about you.
So no, I'm not even about to. No.
Oh damn. All right, for sure, I get you. What your parents do for a living?
Huh?
What your parents do?
My parents, my mom, she a nurse, and then my dad retired.
For sure. I'm gonna ask you this. I feel like, are you black?
Huh?
Are you black?
Yeah, I'm black.
You're not Indian. You're not OJ. You're not.
I got Indian in my family.
See, yeah, I don't like that shit.
I'm African American.
It's a whole bunch of like iffy ass black people. I don't fuck with it.
On my birth certificate, it says African American on it.
All right, for sure. But so I want to ask this. So I was sitting down with some people. I feel like as black people, we don't really know how to take our mental health too seriously. I feel like a lot of people go to bullshit and shit like that. I want to know, like, how do you take your mental health serious? Like, what do you do to keep your mind up here? Because I think if this shit is fucked, I think
everything gonna go crashing down for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah, I definitely feel like that. I feel like you definitely gotta
I
have.
feel like there's a lot of shit we do, but we just don't talk about. I feel like
Yeah, especially I feel like in the black community, because we look at it as it's a weakness or we asking for help when there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's some things that you're gonna go through in life that you gonna have to not only just go through the motions, but you're gonna have to talk about what happened. So I feel like with your mental health, it ain't nothing wrong with getting no therapist. There's nothing wrong with journaling. It's nothing wrong with none of that. Like, cause your mind is everything. That's how you gonna work.
all right. So what did you say you do?
Oh, I said you definitely gotta take your mental health
I'm talking
serious.
about for you though.
Oh, for me, what I do?
Because I feel like everybody got something different. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody think you just need therapy and you just need
And
this.
I ain't gonna lie, therapy might not even work for everybody. But me personally, I like to go by big bodies of water. I like to go sit by the water, relax, like ground myself. I like to talk to God. And I like to write down stuff. Like I'm a big on if somebody hurt me or whatever, I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna write a letter to them, and that don't mean you gotta give them the letter, but just get it all out so you can move on. Cause carrying all that weight is just gonna weigh you down.
Let me ask you this. I want to ask like right now though, because I feel like this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is like I talked to the district attorney of Washington County. This dude told me that I was like, hey, why do you think black people? Why are you locking up all the black people like this? He's like, Mario, I don't think it's that, but I think it's the black people when they get angry. Like I think people like that's basically what he said. Just keeping the raw version.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I feel like your people when they get angry, they just don't know how to transfer that over into words or anything like that, and they just know they have a gun right now. And just know, all right,
out.
and we just lash out. So
That's
then
facts though.
I want to know when you get at that moment, because you're 26, you ever been to prison or incarcerated?
No.
So I feel like, boom, it's good. So I want to ask, when you get at that moment, what do you do to help out with your mental health? Like, what do you do instead of just crashing out, calling a brother, or doing something wild, dumb, ignorant?
Well, I'm still learning my techniques and still trying to learn how to apply them. But I definitely be saying, I be trying to like just take a step back, relax, and like give myself 5 to 10 minutes. And then if that issue does not have me heightened to where I was at in the beginning after them 5 to 10 minutes, then it wasn't that deep to be lashing out on. But that is still something I'm working on.
Damn, but you give it, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you be crashing out. Nah, you said, me, I give that shit about like, I give it about a month or 2 weeks.
What?
Like, if I really think about, all right, look, if I think what we really got to do, I'd be like, I give it 2 weeks to a month. And then really, like, I feel like, to me, that shows like strength though. So I remember I get people like, and guess what happened usually in that 2 weeks of that month? Wanna know what happened?
What?
Niggas get to apologize and niggas get to say.
Well, I ain't waiting no month. Nah, you got 3 days.
But you gotta think, that's 3 days may change your next 30 years.
Facts, but like I said, on 3 days you done
Like,
got
I just
time
seen some
to
wild shit
calm
on the internet.
down.
What do you think about that one girl in Detroit? They stole something out the girl house and did it all on the internet.
And then came back and shot up the crib or
Yeah,
something.
she had one quick moment of fame, and then she's still going through that.
But that's
probably.
what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like she ain't take 3 days to process what happened.
She probably did, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know. Everybody different though, but for me, 3 days is really it. And after that third day, we ain't come together, try to come to no resolution. We just gonna throw that in the ground, throw some dirt on it. It's over.
How do you get past that to that person? Do you need to talk to that person?
Yeah, we gonna try her. One thing about me, I know I'm big on reaching out. Like even if I was wrong or the other person was wrong, I'ma still reach out and extend the olive branch. Like, listen, I value your friendship or relationship or whatever, so I want to work on it, move past it. Nah, after that, the ball in the other person's court. It's up to you what you want to do.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm in my supervillain phase. Like, I just don't be caring. I ain't gonna lie, I be saying what I need to say. Like, I had an issue with this one female rapper. I was like, it was some shit. I don't know. Just let you know, I don't give a fuck about boyfriend, girlfriend shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this like beef shit. I think it's all racist shit, to be real with you. Because the only people I really see with this camera shit that got beef be black people. And I be like, I don't care, my nigga. I swear to God, I just be like, I don't care. Like, no, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with her. And I was like,
It don't be that deep. I be feeling like the stuff they be saying they don't deal with people don't even be that deep because y'all didn't have a conversation. And then it's like, once you go so long without having a conversation, y'all both just assuming how each other feel when y'all could have just been grown and had a conversation.
I get you, but yeah. Oh, one thing I want to ask, so I ain't gonna hold you. This is like a thing I written on my like little notes. This is one of my new questions. So basically, I feel like, which one do you believe in your inner circle, in your team? Do you believe in someone's actions, or do you believe in somebody's words?
I believe in your actions. I don't give a damn what you sitting there telling me.
How so? Like,
because your actions gonna show me how you moving.
And this and one know in my life right now, this is how this is fucking me up. The actions say love. The actions give love. But then they words just give me all like back door. What they say, Lil Durk say? Back door. You give me like snake vibes. Like a dude said something crazy. He said something. His actions showed up strong. Nothing changed with his actions. But then he said some shit like, but if they come over here fucking around with us like that, nigga, you gonna be on your own, nigga. He said that. You know what I mean? But he didn't move a budge or muscle. So I was like, me in my head, I'm like, the nigga words is saying some bullshit, but his actions is showing like he gonna be here with me. Or like even like it was something like it'd be something like a partner or something like that. They're like, I don't know why you keep doing you know, woman, y'all be complaining. But then like actions be like stand up. So that's the one thing like that be fucking me up. If they words say bullshit, but in their actions show love, you still look at the actions.
It's to a certain extent, because words, some people don't really understand the extent of words, and words do stick with people. So, like you said, your actions can be showing love, and then your words, you trying to kill me with your words, and that's another reason why I can't fuck with you, because I don't want that around. But
see, you saying both, nah.
I ain't gonna lie, it is both. Like, they both play a thing, but I'm more so on, like, you can say all day lovey-dovey stuff, and then your actions show that you don't really fuck with me. So it's really just up to your discernment on what you think.
Because a lot of people say, I'll be a hoe. They're like, nigga, you be a hoe. Like, she's still showing that she love. I'll be like, nah, but it's the words. You can tell. Like, it's like, you know the word thing? You want to know what thing is?
Words stick with people.
You want to know what thing that really fucked me up recently was? I was like, hey, Brody, you with me? He's like, yeah, I wish the best for you. I was like, what, nigga?
I ain't gonna lie,
I thought about that when I went home.
I respect that because he's being real.
I was like, what? No, but he made it seem like
he was gonna ride.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, and then I have to think about it when I got home. That motherfucker ain't right. That nigga said, I wish the best for you. What the?
Now you know where to apply that nigga. He ain't really there for the smoke, so he don't need to be around it.
So then that was just something like that, just kind of fucking me up. So you say, believe in discernment.
Yeah, you gotta just trust your gut feelings on some people.
When do you check yourself? Because I feel like it was a thing I used to do a lot. I think I'm starting to do it less these days. I used to check myself. Yeah, I used to check my gut.
I be checking myself like every night before I go to bed. I have a real ass conversation with myself to reflect the day, the week. I gotta check in.
I'm talking about when I say check yourself, I mean when you got that. I used to have gut reactions on people, but I never reacted to it because I'd be like, okay, now you tripping. No, don't do that.
Oh, like that.
That hesitant shit. Like I used to be like.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to be really big on not like believing how I felt and just going off what I saw, and that fucked me up. So now I'm at the stage where like, if my gut say leave or be done, I'm doing it. I'm not even about to question it.
Overstood. Oh, you believe in the zodiac shits?
Not for real, but we could talk about it.
I don't really give two fucks about it. I ain't gonna lie. I just wonder.
Me neither.
You personally, I'm not into it.
Cause I don't be liking what they be having to say about Scorpios.
You from Michigan?
Yeah.
Detroit?
Yep.
What side?
West side.
Cool. Let me ask you this. It's the I feel like in Michigan, me personally, I love the gun laws. What do you think about the gun laws? What do you think about our gun issues? Like, what do you think?
Gun laws don't really affect me, so they cool with me.
You live out here?
I mean, to me, they cool. I don't see no issue. If you got a bad background, you don't need no gun.
What defines a bad background for you?
If you've been out here wilding back and forth to jail and all that stuff, you don't need no gun. You need to just sit down.
I think those are the niggas that need it the most.
But they're the problem, no.
Huh?
They're the problem.
Because I feel like, me personally, so many youngins, they fuck their shit up so early. They didn't even get a chance to get a legal gun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You trying to move too fast. Sit down. No, You don't need no gun. Honestly, don't nobody need no gun because don't nobody know how to act with one. Now you think because you got you a little piece, you can just mouth off. No. Niggas don't even know what it's like to really get in the field and fight about your shit. Like, it's
See, that's
instantly.
that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm part of the young niggas. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
I think the young niggas be smarter.
Why do somebody gotta lose their life because we got into
Cause look. This the shit they used to do back in the old days. This some old nigga shit. You wanna know the old nigga shit? Old nigga shit is boom. We have our fight. We have our little tussle. We fucking y'all niggas up terribly, and then one of your niggas is gonna kill one of my niggas. That's gonna happen regardless. You know, we might as well just end this shit right now.
But see,
that's how we think now.
No. But now
I didn't beat too many niggas up.
People
you know when how it ends?
Are very like senseless. Like you shooting and there's kids around, or you feel me? Now you shooting at my baby mama, my girlfriend, my mama. Like it just be.
But you know something I thought about
y'all
this?
Don't bring the beef directly to the person you got beef with. You doing it with everybody around. Like no, y'all don't handle y'all shit smart at all.
But you know something I thought about when I thought I heard Chucky shit. It was like something said shooting at your BM or something like that. I was like, and they said some shit. It was like I seen something in the news. It was like they shot at a 5-year-old girl and was in the car or some shit like that. I be thinking like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little dark, fucked up in there. I think none of that shit don't matter because you gotta think like, if you coming for me, you already coming for the kid. Who you think providing for the kids? If you want to kill me, you want to starve the kids.
But you gotta take the kid life though. It's crazy.
You already, if you take somebody money or take their way they getting shit, like you already killing them.
You don't know if they getting government assistance.
So you'd rather take the man out the house and keep the government assistance?
I'd rather do that than take innocent kids' lives who can't defend themselves, who ain't got shit to do with y'all beef.
What the kid gonna do out here by himself? Like he gonna be in a dead by himself.
It's why you got 2 parents. You got grandparents, you got uncles, aunties, cousins, siblings. So many people that can help. That's why they say it takes a village to raise kids. That father that you took out, she can go get another one.
I don't think that shit gonna go like that.
But
I live in this bitch.
Okay.
I'm being real with you. That shit do not go that way.
Okay, he in a car with his kids and you shoot the whip up. That's fucked up. When you could have at least caught the nigga walking or out somewhere by himself. But why traumatize his fucking kids when they already gonna be fucked up?
He gonna get traumatized anyway. He's missing a dad.
But why sit there and put them through active shooting? That shit is crazy.
Oh, is he saying like he just had to see it?
Why do they gotta see it? That's all I'm saying. Like, I get they gonna be fucked up that you taking their daddy out. Okay, I'd rather that than you sitting there shooting the whole fucking whip up with the kids in there.
Alright, but we both get like it's equally fucked up.
It is equally fucked up.
Okay. So I think kids are not just it be straight.
Yeah, but I just feel like I'd rather if you gonna take the parent out, do that shit when they by themselves. Like, why do that right in front of the kids? Why the kid got to suffer? They already about to suffer with you taking them out.
I get you. Let me ask you this. I feel like we all judge people. How do you judge people?
By their fruits.
Well, you saying some weird shit. What?
That ain't weird.
By their fruits? Yeah. What is a fruit?
By how they operate. Like, do they operate out of love? Do they come with something? Like, are they treating me equally? Or they're just around to benefit off me? Like, you know?
I don't get it. What do you mean when you say fruit? I know somebody said something like bread and butter.
By the fruit is what I'm like, testing somebody by their fruits, like the fruit of their spirit, like how their spirit operate.
Who taught you that? Where you learn that from?
It's in the Bible.
Oh, segue. I ain't gonna lie. So boom, I looked at your YouTube channel. You said something about like Psalms 23. So yeah, I gotta know about that. What's up with that?
Psalms 23. That's a verse in the Bible. I think that's the verse that they talking about walking through the valley of shadow of death. So it's basically whenever you facing any dark times that you gonna do it not by yourself though. You gonna have God to be there.
Why do you like that one so much?
Cause it applies to daily stuff. Like we go through stuff every day, mentally, physically, emotionally.
So you a Christian, all right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember this one thing in church. I always took this with me. My granny said this shit like when I was a kid. And it was just, she said it was something about a fence. And he's like, I feel like God just put a fence around me. I really be seeing that when I grew up, like older these days. Because then wild shit be happening around. Like, I'll be with these rappers. And it's like, damn, Mario, you good? And it's like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, when you left, fans raided the place. And I was like, oh, really?
So I get what you're saying. Yeah,
So I think that was like the best thing that I took from the Bible. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
Boom, you got a moment in your life where that happened to you, and you was like, oh, it's a fence around you.
Yeah, every day. But no, it's definitely been times where like I was somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna just say the example when I was in college, and we was at this Q party, and the Q party was getting thick. Like it was so many people coming in, and so once so many black people get in one facility with liquor and drugs, somebody's going to turn the party inside out. So probably an hour went by and it's getting wild. So I'm like, yeah, it's probably time for me to go. Like my insides is like telling me it's time to go. But the people I'm with, they not ready to leave. So I end up, telling them like, okay, let's go, let's just leave, because it's, I don't know, something's just telling me it's not about to be right. And when I say 10 minutes after us leaving, they shot the whole party up. I was like, dog, like I don't even know what was like possessing me to say let's leave, but I don't know, something in my spirit just wasn't sitting right. So I'm like, it's time to go. And they all like, no, let's see, let's just stay. And I'm like, nah. And we left. And it was a big fight, big commotion. Somebody had a gun. It was just a lot.
You know something, baby? Because I'm a dude. Do you got like a thing? How do you deal with like animosity? I ain't gonna lie. You know, the thing I think like turn like a couple females on. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I'm like very good at this shit. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with uneasy animosity? Like I would say like, how do you deal with like random animosity?
Like from somebody random?
Yeah, just random. I swear, because that's the crash out shit.
I don't know them?
Yeah, I done had that shit so many times. I swear to God. But even if you do know them, like, people be wild.
Oh, yeah, I don't be paying no attention for real.
How do you go about it?
Sometimes I feel like I be oblivious to it, because, like, whole time somebody don't like me and they be right there, but how I am, I'm going to speak to you, I'm going to conversate with you, and then afterwards you go and tell the next person, like, yeah, I really didn't even like her. I would never even picked it up because you ain't say nothing. You ain't move differently, so.
But you don't know, like, people be giving that steak shit, like.
They do, but I just don't be giving a fuck, like, because you not going to do nothing. If you really felt the type of way, you would have did something.
Nah, I'm looking at you some wisdom right now. You got to get them niggas away. Because that's like snaky behavior. That's like.
Go out my.
She on bullshit, though. Just, like, niggas, that's how I look at niggas. Like,
I don't know, like, I'm at the age now where I done did a lot of cutoffs. Like, you move wrong one time and you just cut off. But I do feel like sometimes you gotta see stuff out. Like, I don't know.
You gotta see it out.
Yeah.
I ain't seeing shit. I get that.
I mean, because what if that person is having a bad day and they just end up taking it out?
Look, you're not going with your gut. That's that shit when I used to go with my gut. Now I go with my gut.
No, for real.
This nigga on some bullshit.
I am an understanding person, so sometimes
I used to think that shit too.
I be too understanding when I just need to, like you said, just remove their ass.
Yeah,
I be trying to, what they say, give people the benefit of the doubt. I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
You know some shit I realize it is these days? It be hating shit.
Yeah.
It's some crazy, because you got to think like, I feel like God don't elevate me like in like a level, like you at level 10 and you at 11,000. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's a gradual thing. Yeah. So then you don't really feel it that much. And you be like, and then you look at their life and you look at your life and you be like, oh, they hating.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You ever had that moment?
I didn't have that moment. Even with my own like ex-boyfriends, I realized like, damn, I was with a nigga who was jealous of me this whole time. Didn't even realize it.
How'd you know? What was that thing that brought it to you?
I would say like after the 6 months of us like breaking up and looking back at their life, like this nigga ain't elevated, ain't did nothing from the 6 months. In the 6 months that I've been broken up with him, I done skyrocketed to whatever I was trying to do. And I'm like, damn. You was the weight that was holding me back.
Understood. But how'd you know that the hatred part was in there? How'd you know like they was like hating?
Just off of like comments that were like, I'll just reflect back on conversations we had. And I'm like, damn, like you low-key was already putting me hip that you ain't fuck with me, but I didn't realize. I'm just thinking like, you like, oh, don't go do this. And it ain't because you don't really, looking out for me. It's because you really hate that I'm doing something and you like, yeah, I gotta stop it.
Put the Pacifics in that bitch.
No.
Put the Pacifics in that bitch. It's dark side. What are you talking about? Put the Pacifics in that bitch. You going around with this shit. I don't know. Was it the streams? Was it the Instagram follow? Was it the way people act around you?
It's the word of mouth. Like, just what I
had one nigga, he was so mad at me. He was mad that, he was like, bro, I feel like you get respect out here. I don't know how you get it. But people say dark side, it's like, yeah, people know. It was like, you do good shit. I was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, I just didn't. That's some shit you don't even like really take note because it's like, it's just your name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I was like, oh.
I would say just like off of me starting to rap, it was just like I get a response to the DM like I'm not reposting it, or the song, I feel like the song is about me. Like I didn't have females be around and DM me who claimed they was friends and said I made a whole song about them, dissing them, and I'm like, what? Like, first of all, the song was about dissing a nigga. How did you get you out of it? You took one bar and made it seem like it was about you. But it be stuff like that.
You be in the disses?
Yeah, my first song I made was a diss track.
Why you be dissing these niggas? It was a nigga. Was it
my
a guy?
ex-boyfriend, yeah.
Damn, why you do that?
Cause he a whole ass nigga.
Damn, why you gotta do that?
Yeah, I had to lay that shit out.
Why you do that though? I don't like
because I ain't gonna lie, it was part of like going through my breakup, like, cause it happened probably like a month after my breakup, and I was still kind of like trying to transition out of not doing that, out of not being with that person, and I really was mad, like. I wasted all this time.
I don't know. Maybe this is my like little wisdom. I'm just giving you this shit. I only got one perspective, but I think of that shit is like when women be saying that shit. I like when like women they talking to me about their ex stuff shit like that because you know what they give you. What type of woman you is? Because you gotta think though, you was with that whole ass nigga. You gotta understand that. That's how niggas be looking at it. Niggas be looking at it.
But you gotta look at it like, okay, I'm at the point where I'm elevating. And he didn't get to elevate with me. And then, like I said, like, you got to go through stuff to realize, like, dang, I got to kind of move different. So.
How'd you try to help him elevate?
Help him?
Yeah.
I'm
doing you like ESTG.
I mean, me trying to help him, I tried to see where his strong suits is at so we can put that to the forefront. You know what I mean? I was trying to motivate him to do something different or be better than the environment that he came from.
I got you. How you do that? Like you was just talking? It was like a talk?
I mean, talking, trying to write out goals, trying to put forth stuff like what you trying to do, asking him what he trying to do. So, all right, you say you trying to do this, let's put towards the steps of how to get that achieved, So
I got that written down as a question. How do you know when somebody bullshitting like that?
If they ain't doing the proper steps to achieve nothing, like you're just sitting on your ass waiting on that shit to fall in your lap. You full of shit.
I ain't gonna lie, but you gotta think though, we in the industry too. I don't know if your ex-boyfriend do music.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, but we in the industry though. I want to know which one are you going for? Because I just seen some shit with Wallow267. He just posted that shit today. He's like, bro, some people they waiting for somebody to come get them and save them, and then some people they letting they work show them. Like I ain't gonna lie, I always been a work.
I definitely feel like it's people out here who are waiting on someone to come, and I'm not gonna say save them, but help them. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm the one that comes into somebody's life and help them.
For sure. So you feel like you just working it off, and then you want people to see the work?
Yeah.
I for sure. All right, you better drop more music then. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, I got hella shit. I'm about to drop 2 tapes.
I don't like it. It was too hard to find your music.
It's not. That's because you didn't search up the right name.
All right, I got you. I ain't gonna lie. It was I got this one TikTok I seen. I just wanted to talk about it. So it was this one, the new Captain America black guy?
No.
All right, so basically a new Captain America. He said, bro, he basically said, we're lying to our kids. I got it in here right now. I'm just going to send it to you. Send it your way. Basically, he said we're lying to our kids by saying work hard and you can build something with it. He said it's not working hard. You have to know the right people or something like that.
I definitely feel like you do got to know the right people to get in certain
Just watch it. Here you go. Can you catch?
Right. And I've seen.
Can you catch?
Huh?
Can you catch?
Yeah.
I've been in the business 24 years.
Oh, I went to something else.
Slide down or up. Slide up or down. Get off that.
Oh, here we go.
4 years, right? And I've seen people go from nothing I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday thinking about it, we're lying to our kids, dog. And I think that's a big problem in our community. We tell our kids that and this is fresh on my heart. Like, I literally just came to this conclusion last night. We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all. There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster, but somebody said, you're the one. And the other 50 behind you fell off. You know what I mean? And because of that, I don't know what that emotion or that feeling is the scary thing. Because I went to all the programs. I've done Broadway, I've done off-Broadway, I've been in the business 24 years, I've been into Academy Award films, I've done independent films, I've done major motion pictures. Now I'm Captain America.
Throw that back. So, you believe in it?
Yeah.
And why so?
Because you got to know the right people to get in the right rooms. Like, I ain't about to sit here and hang out with contract constructors thinking they about to put me in a room for somebody to give me a label deal. I got to be around the right people.
So how would you raise your kids into, like, knowing that?
I'm going to still tell them, like, you do got to work hard. And, I mean, yeah, stuff will be given, but you still got to put forth the effort into work. So I'm not going to tell them not to do that.
What's in the music industry? Let me know your percentages of effort that you put into your music career. I say entertainment industry.
I say I'm giving a good 80% right now.
I'm saying no, not that. I'm saying, are you giving 20? Are you like, I don't know. I think strategically like this. Like, do you think like 20% I'm putting into work, 80% 60% I'm putting into marketing, this much I'm putting into TikToks, this much I'm putting into music video, this much is that I'm putting into my wardrobe or something like that. You know what I mean?
I'll say I'm probably putting like 70% to like content. Well, I guess that'd be marketing, and then like the actual craft itself, I be trying to put 100 in. Networking.
Well, you only got 100. You got 170. You just boosted some
shit.
So you said 70% to content, and you said how much?
Oh, well, hold on. Because I don't know all the categories. Like,
you know what you be doing?
All right, so content, I'm going to say that's 70%. We going to say, so that's marketing and content is the same thing. The actual craft, I don't know, because I'm still confused.
So the craft, how much percentage you put into the craft?
All right, so let me not say 70 for the first one then. The first one I'm going to say 50%.
50% to content.
Okay, and then the craft itself is the rest. That's it. What else go into that?
So you said the craft and that?
Yeah.
I was just wondering. Because it's just, I don't know, I feel like, and what do you, how does your content strategy, what's your strategy? Some people say, like, I think Sparks, he said you got to post 4 times a day. He's like, post 4 times a day. I was like, nigga.
They be saying post like 3 times a day, but to me that's hard. So I'll be trying to like just post at the times I know people is online, just scrolling, looking at stuff.
You don't got a consistent rate for yourself though? Or like, what's your rates? Like, what's something that works for you?
I'll say like at least twice, 3 to 2 times a week to post.
3 to 2 times a week?
Mhm.
All right, for sure. And then music-wise, what consistent basis for dropping music?
I don't know. I don't got a like thing yet because I just like started putting music out.
Man, you got to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I told owner of the studio, he was like, bro, we got to get a whiteboard in here. I was in a trap house. Guess what they had? A vision board.
In the trap house?
Yeah, in the trap house. They was like, all right, look, we doing this. Then
that's
we doing,
funny.
And then this is what we doing this month. Like, they was strategizing, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like,
well, I mean,
you always got to strategize. I'm
finna
drop this song. Okay, we're finna do this interview.
Yeah, so I mean, I do that. Like, as far as like, all right now, I'm trying to aim towards dropping my second tape, like, in May. Like, the cutoff for me is May, so I gotta keep pushing. And then my second tape, I want it to drop right after that. Like, so it'll be back to back. So that's what I'm pushing towards right now. And then I'm also like, far as like content, like videos wise, I'm really trying to like get into the habit of just doing that at least like every week, every other week.
Understood. What's the hardest thing about being in the music industry or the entertainment industry, I say?
Just getting support for real.
What that mean?
Just like getting people to listen to like, you know, support, push, help support, push what you putting out.
I get you. Do you think you need them?
No, because I feel like the right people are just going to come just off of me. But it do helps, I say, though. But I ain't about to sit there and beg for it because somebody I don't know from a can of paint go harder for me than somebody that's my blood. So.
That shit don't be hurting you like that? To me, that shit is like...
It did at first, but I learned that just with doing makeup and seeing how it was not like the people that's closest to me wasn't supporting that. And then there was people that was coming from out of town coming to get their makeup done. So that right there kind of showed me. And I was a little butthurt about it, but I don't care no more now. Like, because you going to fuck with me when I make it to the top, so.
Understood. I ain't gonna lie. Let me ask you this. What do you think you need to do to make it to the top?
Just lock in and focus and be consistent.
Understood. Hey, oh, wait, you got that one line. We're rapping in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on your ass about that. You don't even know.
Cause I said he's a fake rapper. He rapping in the bathroom.
Drake used to rap in the bathroom.
Well, that's Drake. Is he rapping in the bathroom now? I'm not talking about in the bathroom recording. I'm talking about he's just in the fucking shower, washing his ass, rapping.
Oh, no equipment?
No equipment.
That ain't no rapper.
That's the point. He's a fake rapper. He's telling me he's a rapper, but the only time you're rapping is in that fucking bathroom. You not really in the studio. You're not really doing nothing.
Oh, I thought you...
That's what I was saying. I'm not saying a nigga who in the bathroom and they equipment is hooked up in the bathroom. No. I'm saying a nigga who's saying he's a rapper, but the only time he's rapping is in the shower.
Hey, shout out to Coont. I ain't gonna lie, I remember I was in Texas and I was in the motel bathroom. Because niggas was sleeping in the other room and I had the studio coming in the bathroom.
That's crazy.
I swear to God, they was sleeping in that room, so I was like, all right, let me mix it. And then let me get it. I'll get it right. They used to be trapping out that bitch, selling the features.
But see, that's different. Like, that nigga just, he ain't got no equipment. He ain't, no.
But let me ask you this. What's the wildest story you got? Entertainment story. I say entrepreneurship story because I feel like you got a lot of interest. Like you had to get her shit ready for her wedding, and then she had this, and then like, and then we was in Texas. We had no out there. We didn't know it. Like,
oh, you said the wildest? Though?
Yeah, the wildest story. The wildest entrepreneur story. It can have a good ending or a bad ending.
I don't think I really got nothing that was wild.
Come on now, you done took a risk before. The biggest risk you took. It could be an L or a W.
I ain't got one.
We take a risk, y'all. Come on now. You took a risk.
I'm saying, though, like, I ain't got nothing that's, like, worth sitting there telling about. It's not a story. Like, it ain't entertaining.
Trust me, it'll be entertaining to somebody. Somebody lived it. Somebody gonna be like,
I'm trying to think.
Because people don't take risk. It's not normal.
Okay, so one, like, far as doing makeup, somebody DM me and was like, hey, I'm trying to book you, yada, yada. Can you pull up? It's going to be 5 to 6 girls. I said, all right, you got to send a deposit first. So, like, when it's big groups like that, you need to send a deposit so I can, you know, be letting know that just what you really trying to do. So, she sent the deposit, and then the next day roll over, and I'm, you know, asking her for, like, the address and all that stuff. She ain't responding. So, I'm like, you just sent the $150 on the deposit, and now you're not responding. What's going on? So one of the girls that was getting their makeup done was like, she followed me on Instagram, and she was asking me, like, what time so she can be the first one to get her makeup done.
Get that dough.
So I'm like, well, I haven't gotten an email, an address. I'm like, if you can send me the address, I'll pull up. So So I ended up pulling up to the girl, but it was just her and her friend. The whole time, that wasn't even part of the group. She wasn't really a part of the group I was actually supposed to do. So I made $150, and they basically got their makeup done for free because she didn't even know who I was talking about. When I kept asking her for the dress, she was actually booking an appointment. I thought she was part of the party I was supposed to do. So.
Got you. Let me ask you this: what's the entrepreneurship story that had a learning curve in it? That was like, oh, this time I'm gonna do this time, or this time like I'm gonna do this time. Or like,
A learning curve?
Yeah, something that you learned, like, oh, yeah, I'm never doing that again. I remember that. I did this like this.
I say just working with males that's unprofessional. I never do that.
Then they say I just stripped in my pajamas. Is that unprofessional?
A little bit, so.
My bad. Nah, what's some unprofessional? Give me something.
Unprofessional is saying you want to work with me and then you're in my DMs sending heart eyes, trying to slide, telling me, oh, you ain't gotta pay long as I can fuck with you, like stuff like that. That's weird as hell. I just don't see why you conduct a business like that.
So don't work with you. I ain't gonna lie, that's a thing though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a whole thing.
I see, and niggas just trying to do that, and I'm like, this is not that. I don't even know what even made you think I give off that. No.
Got you. I ain't gonna lie, cause I had a convo with this dude. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me though. They say it was a thing where like I don't know, maybe it's just something with me. I feel like I can't work with a lady and kind of like do my thing with her. To me, that's like two things. That's like oil and water for me.
Right? Like, how are you?
Can you do it though?
No.
If you like the nigga though, of course you like the nigga. Like I'm saying, could you be able to do it?
I mean, yeah, I'll be able to do it. Like,
see, that's why niggas get dead.
But no, I'm saying I'll be able to do that. But at the same time, no, because there'd be certain things I'm gonna feel like I have to restrict or like couldn't really do because now I fuck with you. Like, so no, I don't want to do that, but I could if that was the case. But no.
Understood. What's your dream husband look like? Not just look like what is he? Essence, all that stuff.
He gotta be God fearing. He gotta be very patient, gentle.
Ah shit. you be giving niggas hell.
No, I don't.
Whenever a lady say he gotta be patient.
Yes, he gotta be. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect or none of that. Like, yes, there be times where I act a complete motherfucking fool, but guess what? Cause you're patient, you gonna sit there. But no, he gotta be patient, gentle, and he gotta be romantic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if he not romantic and he don't do like random acts of kindness and like love me and my love language, we probably ain't gonna last. I just don't got time for that.
What's your love language?
Like random acts of services, like stuff I don't have to tell you to do, you just do it.
That's some crazy shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, a lady told me that. I was like, so you just want some random shit? So you want me to do some shit that I don't know?
No, I'm saying like...
I done left a lot of ladies nutless off that shit. I was like, you want some crazy shit?
I'm
like,
saying,
just do something, just learn my body. I was like, girl,
not even
I'm gonna get off and you gonna be sad.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying far as like, all right, you see my gas is low. Go take my shit to the gas station and put gas in it. That's a small act of service. Or like, you about to go get something to eat and you grab me something to eat knowing what I like without me having to tell you out my mouth, this is what I want to eat. That's random acts of service.
Good thing you going with Chucky. You'll be crazy. You'll be starving. Like, you'll just be seeing me. I ain't gonna lie. I be treating like ladies like I treat like the kids, stuff like that. Like, you see me eat, you better open up.
What bitches are you fucking with? Like,
you better open the fuck up. What the fuck? You just gonna watch a nigga eat? I feel like you done watched a nigga eat before.
I mean, I'm gonna definitely say I'm hungry, but what I'm saying is if you already in pursuit of getting you something to eat and you're about to come fuck with me, why wouldn't you get like off the top of your dome make her be like, damn, let me make sure she ate too? So then you don't even fuck with her for real. Like, cause a bitch is gonna make sure her nigga eat.
I got you. Let me ask you this. It's kind of like a sexist question though too. You believe in like the fake jewelry? You fuck with fake jewelry?
No.
Even with the females?
I mean, fake it till you make it, I guess.
Nah, that's a double standard.
I'm not really like all into jewelry and stuff. Like I'm not into that flashy stuff. So.
You got a necklace on right now.
I'm saying,
You got your shine in your neck right now.
I'm saying though, like I'm not pressed about it. Like I'm not saying go out here and get no big ass chain with your face on it and you telling everybody that shit is real. Like don't do that. But like you got some fucking earrings on that you done got from the beauty spot store. I done wore beauty spot store earrings before. Like anybody sit there and be like, oh, you the brokest motherfucker. Like no.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been holding females like they be doing niggas. That should be funny as hell.
I mean, each his own.
That shit don't be funny.
It be alright. I mean, I ain't really into that all that, so.
That'd be so fucking funny. Or like, your jewelry fake. And it's like, you ever see some shit like that? Like, I be seeing little TikToks like that. That just be like breaking my heart.
Yeah, and it'd be funny when they be going around with the little diamond tester at the malls.
Tester. That shit don't matter no more. You know they can make fake jewelry these days that pass that shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like if you clocking somebody that hard to count up what they got on, you too invested into them.
You know, I had a convo with an older person. You know what they said? They said, yeah, shit don't work that like these days. These days it's different. We in a day and age where everybody is nobody.
Mm.
You know what she meant by that?
Mm-mm.
You can't interpret it or something like that?
What you mean? Everybody is a nobody.
Because you got to think, I feel like back in the day, like name a superstar after the 2010s that had people faint.
I don't know.
See, exactly. Back in the day, people used to faint over Michael Jackson. They used to faint over Madonna. They used to faint over... I don't think nobody fainting over the Migos.
They not.
You know what I mean? So I feel like we in the age...
They probably faint over Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Mm-hmm.
So you think he like the one that can do it?
Hell yeah, his fan base crazy. Them bitches be doing anything to get on that stage with him. They be going crazy. They'll lose their whole relationship just to get on stage with him.
Shit, you got a relationship like person that like if you had a cheat day or something like that, you're like, oh yo man, he just gotta know, like, hey, this right here, I'm risking it all for this one.
I ain't gonna lie, Michael B. Jordan called me. Don't have to see what you talking about right now.
You said Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan here. That's it. Nobody else.
I ain't gonna lie, you make me. I hate a little bit. But when I hate, I at least say I hate, so you know where it's coming from. Yeah, that little peanut head ass nigga.
Yeah, like, he got a new movie out. He got a new movie out.
He did?
Yeah, it's called Sinners.
Sinners? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Fake ass vampire.
Yeah.
I be hating on that nigga so hard.
I be hating on him.
Nah, because certain ladies I be talking, they be saying, Michael B. Jordan. And I was like, that nigga had one line in one movie and won every woman.
I ain't gonna lie, the first time I seen Michael B. Jordan, I think it was in
Black Panther.
No, it was called Fruitville Station. It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And he was playing the role as Oscar or something. But he ended up getting killed by the police. Like, it was one of them type of movies. And I cried when they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sad. But I didn't even know who Michael B. Jordan was at that time.
Give him some petty pussy.
No.
Like, oh, they killed you, Oscar. You're like, oh, Oscar. It's like, what?
No, it was just how he died. It was so messed up. Like, he literally was getting on the subway, and the police, you know, because he was black, they came and shot him.
Understood. Let me ask you this. What's a conspiracy theory that you believe in that everybody else don't believe in?
Like, what's a conspiracy theory?
Something that you believe in but nobody else fucking believes in. Like, people call you crazy for it.
I believe that some of these people they just be lagging. Like, I be feeling like I be feeling like a lot of people just be in a routine or, like, in a glitch or something. Like, I don't know. I be feeling like some of these people just be soulless and not real people.
You believe in, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I be calling? I be calling them Transformers.
Yeah,
I be calling them like aliens, like shapeshifters.
Yeah, I believe that shit is real. Like, I feel like some of these people are not real. Like, they're just blockers. They're just fillers. That's what they call fillers. They just.
You don't be loving them. I ain't gonna lie. Just like some like a dude, he thought I was making fun of him one day. He's like, Mario, I don't do anything exciting, like talk to rap and this every. I was like, no, but I love your lifestyle. Like me, I think it's so easy to like just like sit down with a bitch, get your dick sucked, go to work, come home, take her or whatever, come out the bitch. Like, that seems like a loving life. Get paid next Friday. Like that's like a, you know what I mean? You don't see that like being like I'm envious of those people. You're not envious of those people
That just live a regular life.
that just do everything I just told you, except just imagine the female version of that.
I mean, yeah, I'd be jealous of women that are housewives because that's what I want to be.
No, I wouldn't say housewives. Housewives ain't something normal.
Oh.
Is housewives normal to you?
In my eyes,
Nah,
that would be living a.
Because you gotta have a certain amount of money to be a housewife.
Well, yeah, so I guess that's not normal, but like I don't want to live no normal life.
Well, what's the dream life for you?
What I'm doing right now.
What? So what's the difference between like a housewife and like
a housewife? Because I wouldn't have to do all this. Like I could just be at the house, not worry about ABU, none of that. Like I just oblivious to everything, and just take care of my kids and my husband. I don't give a damn about what's going on in the world. None of that. Just about my household.
I get you. Let's go back to little
But
baby.
like my dream life, I'm building it. So that's why I said like I'm living it now because I'm building it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just glad God gave me a dick. I ain't gonna hold you.
That is crazy.
I'm so serious. If you was a female, you gotta figure that shit out fast. Oh my goodness.
Not really.
You gotta know that shit off rip. You gotta have some real niggas. You got any older real niggas like that was in your ear, or like older niggas that's like just like that give you the right info?
Yeah, I got brothers and uncles.
What's the best info you had?
About what, like life?
Yeah, they gave you, because I feel like females, y'all only look at shit from one perspective. And I feel like you ain't got that.
Don't. We look at stuff from a different perspective.
Or can you most, at least mostly?
I do. I mean, I feel like I don't.
Your older, or like, the dudes, like you saying, like older brothers or something like that, they ain't never told you something that was like, oh wow, but they're like, you saw it and it was just true.
Yeah.
So like, that's the type of shit I mean.
Oh, well yeah, like my brothers.
Or something that they told you was like, damn, he's right.
My brother told me like, niggas is gonna always say whatever just to, long as you don't give him no pussy, he gonna do whatever you want him to do. But until you give him some pussy, then he ain't gonna work as hard. And that's true.
Real. Crazy. How do you know if a dude is serious or not?
Honestly, I don't know, cause I didn't have niggas let me meet their mom, and they wasn't even serious.
Yeah, that's number 62.
You feel me? Like, and I'm like, damn, like I thought, like if a nigga bring you home to his peoples, he,
yeah, I be hoeing some women. I ain't gonna lie, I be hoeing them. I be like, put it on my mama, and like not even knowing my grandma is really like my mom.
That's fucked up.
A lot of people they be thinking it's your mama, but really it's my grandma.
That's fucked up.
If I put it on my mama, that's why this one bitch she knew me. I was like, I put it on my mama. He lying. You don't give a fuck. I was like, shit. Shut the fuck up.
That's fucked up.
If I put it on my grandma, that's love.
That's crazy.
That's like all love right there.
But yeah.
So yeah, maybe it was just that. But you say you met your mom and everything, it was still a lie.
Yeah, still lying. So.
What was you lying about?
Being serious. Like, I was the only bitch who was over there that week that met his mama.
That mean he wasn't serious?
Yes, because you're saying like, what did you have me come meet your peoples for if I wasn't going to be around? That's fucking crazy.
You believe in that poly shit?
Polys?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I feel like every woman is alright with that poly shit, but I feel like this is the only thing that killed me with talking to ladies. They care what other bitches think. That shit that be killing me.
I ain't gonna really say it's what other bitches think. It's just really on that nigga, cause niggas be talking like they want that, but can't even cater to the one bitch he has already. So how you about to do two? How you gonna juggle two?
I get you.
So it depends on the nigga, really. Like niggas want that lifestyle, but you can't even fund that.
Can you publicly do that though?
Can I publicly do that? No,
yeah.
I'm not publicly doing it.
And just be like, oh yeah, I'm one of his 3 wives.
No.
Like, but that's my husband. No. You couldn't do it, so you're not with the polys.
I never said I was with it. I just said I don't think it's based off of what other people have to say. Because at the end of the day, that's your relationship. That's
why you not fucking with polys though?
Because I'm not sharing no nigga.
No.
For what? I'm a jealous person. I get jealous about what's mine.
I ain't gonna hold you though. You know something I realized though? Like I heard this in a Peasy interview, funny enough, because you from Detroit. But then he said this shit once, and then I'm starting to believe that shit.
What?
He said, he's like, bro, they be saying all this shit, like stay down with one bitch or something like that. But then I remember I showed my bitch one day, and it was like I drive you crazy. Like, you will be crazy. It's like, if you just had me, and I just had you, you would be crazy. You ain't never experienced that?
Wait, what you mean they'd be crazy?
Like, cause me, I thought about it like this. This is the thing that made me think about this, like, recently. I realized, like, how much of an open person I am, like an open-minded person. Like, I'll be with some U of M kids one day, and then I'll be with the LGBTs, then I'm gonna talk to the mayor, and then I'm gonna talk to this trap house, and then I'm gonna be here with these business people, then I'm gonna be with these artists, rappers, people, and then I'm gonna be here with these business landscape people, and then I'm gonna be with the carpenters, and then I'm gonna go to the Park Ridge community with the kids, and then I'm gonna do something else with the kids, and I'm gonna do something else for mental health awareness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these are all different stages of people, and they really don't fuck with each other. You understand what I'm saying? Or like don't even know they really fucking with each other, but like they all a part of one big thing. So then it's like, imagine you took one bitch to all that shit. She gonna be flabbergasted. You know what I mean?
No.
You don't think so? Right. I got you. But I don't know. To me, I see how people are flabbergasted when they see some other shit. Like, it's just.
Yeah, it all depend on the person, I think.
You ain't never had a point where like a nigga was like too much. What was that like for you?
When he was too much, I just left it alone.
What's the definition of like too much?
Just like.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was with this one lady.
Too like involved on social media, like that's what runs your life. You too around, like every day you around a group of niggas 24/7, like that to me that's too much.
When you say group of niggas, I think that's like normal shit. They ain't normal shit.
No, that's not fucking normal. I don't know no nigga who ain't gay who want to sit around a bunch of niggas 24/7. Like that shit is gay as hell.
Not doing nothing.
Not doing shit, but just sitting around niggas.
Okay, you on some other shit now. I don't know what you're talking about now. That's just like. No.
Y'all,
I'm talking about working. When I'm with the LGBTs, I'm working. When I'm over here, I'm working.
But I'm talking
when
about
I'm over
niggas
here,
who
I'm
ain't
working.
working.
When I'm over here,
these are just your homeboys, and y'all just sitting in the house playing 2K or whatever the fuck y'all doing. No, that shit every day. That's gay as hell.
We talking about some totally different shit.
Niggas, boy.
But when you say too much, you say that you was involved in that like too much. But you ain't never had like, oh no, he's just too much in this area, like too much in this area, like too much in this area. You ain't never had like a moment like an area that was just too much. Cause I remember I was with this one girl. He's like, what? Oh my goodness, Mark, they have guns on their hips, and I was like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It was like it was too much for her.
I think like with my past relationship, like it was just. I think I was probably too much for him, but it really, this is how I grew up. So when I brought them around my family, I guess I feel like they just felt like it was a lot of pressure that they had to be something to be around, but it really wasn't that. Like my people was really just trying to get to know them. But
what was the pressure? Like what was the thing that was? Like,
I think it was just like the questioning, getting questioned by my brothers.
That bitch gonna break. Don't even do that. I think that bitch gonna break.
Like questioning by my brothers and stuff, and like.
So how many yachts you on? Or some shit like that.
Yeah, they really was just asking him, like, you know, like, what's your plans? Like, what you trying to do in 5 years? Okay, what you gonna be doing? What are you trying to work towards? Like, you know, like, just trying to figure out what you doing, where you heading? Because you want my little sister to fuck with you, so I need to know, like, where you trying to go, so I can let her know, like, yeah, you can fuck with dog or you can't, like, because at the end of the day, I feel like family be playing a big part in people's relationships. So.
Dang. So you say you want to fuck with somebody based on family?
If my family just like completely do not fuck with you, no. Like I don't see how that's gonna work.
Even if you fucking with them,
Yeah, I can fuck with you all day, but I'm very family oriented, which means like my family throws a lot of events. We do a lot of shit together. So you basically telling me to cut off 60-70% of my life to be with you just because they don't fuck with you? No, I'm just not doing it.
Understood. I ain't gonna lie, like you got a good ass family. Yeah, you the youngest. Me, I'm not doing that shit. I'm gonna look at them crazy as hell. I'm like, because I thought about that once, but then I thought about it on it like it's kind of like a deeper sense because I don't know, maybe because like I just see my people, and I be like, because this might be a weird question. Do you have people in your family that you'd be like, okay, I'll marry him if he wasn't related? Like people that'd be cool, that'd be sweet.
In my family?
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't do that? See, now how you gonna listen to them people? Like, why would I listen to my mama talk about this girl when I wouldn't marry my mom?
Oh, well, like, yeah, like if I was looking at my brother, I would fuck with my brother. Yeah, so I guess I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said no.
Because I had to think. But yeah, like if a nigga was like my brother, I would fuck with them. They act like my dad, I probably would fuck with them.
Oh, for sure.
But they can't have all the traits like them though.
For sure. Me, I don't know. I couldn't do it for Strosky.
But if they, I don't know.
Got you. Let me ask you this. When's the last time you fought?
Fought?
Yeah. Put them bitches down.
2023, I think.
Did you win, lose? How'd it go?
I won the fight. We fought like twice.
Or was it over?
Dumb shit. About their baby daddy.
Wait, break down the story. You telling me pieces of shit. Say the whole thing.
Nah. Alright, so the girl, I was dating her baby daddy, and he was my boyfriend. I guess she wanted her family back or something all of a sudden, so she started feeling some type of way or whatever. Or no, shoot, I think it all started because I made a post about not dating niggas with kids no more or some shit like that. And I guess she felt some type of way, and it went from there. So I told her, like, you know, just pull up. All that talking, I don't understand. You don't want your baby daddy back, not me.
That's a whole ass nigga.
He wasn't even in the middle of it. Like, he told me not to even, like...
But that's his bitch. He got to control his bitches.
But they weren't together. Like, she had a whole nigga and everything. Like, it was just some... Really, because she just seen who I was. Now, all of a sudden, she want her family back. But... I don't know. She was just doing a lot of talking, and then we ended up being at the same place, and then we fought.
Damn. Anybody get shot?
Mm-mm.
See, I said, oh, yeah, you'll be good in the 90s. I don't know how you be doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think, you know...
Well, I was there with just one other person. Like, that's what I'm saying. This was kind of one of them instances where I probably did get a, like, feeling to not go and still went.
Mm-hmm.
So, then that ended up transpiring.
Yeah. You know the thing about me, I think it's like when I fight, you gotta calm it down to a degree.
Yeah, you do, because I ain't gonna lie, like, after we fought the first time, then we was fighting the second time, like, I was scared, because, you know, like, guns always be the end result, so I'm thinking, because it's way more of them than it is who I'm with, so I'm thinking, like, you getting your ass beat, somebody gonna pull out a gun and, like, start shooting, like, so that's all I was thinking about. Like,
yeah, you be telling them, calm down now, you
you
lost.
Feel me? Like, I'm like,
you
chill,
lost now,
like,
chill
I'm like,
now.
why you still rowdy? Like, come on, now, you just got your ass beat twice.
Overstood. Let me ask you the first time you fought.
That was my first time.
What? You bullshit.
I'm not.
What?
Bitches do not be trying me. That's what I'm saying. It just be all that talking, but hoes ain't never steps. That was one bitch who felt froggy and leaped. Let
me ask you this, because I feel like it's a point where, like, I be having to tell my bros this. I be having to tell, like, so many people this. I be like, bro, these niggas ain't with shit. Like, I be telling them, like, bro, that shit do not be mattering. Like, when is a point where you take somebody talking serious?
I don't, till they put their hands on me.
But that, you said the one girl, you took her serious. What made you take her serious? Because I feel like I don't take nobody serious.
That's the thing. I didn't want to fight though. Like, I kept saying I didn't want to fight. It wasn't because I was scared, but it's just like that shit is beneath me. All that like fighting. I came in there was looking cute. You feel me? I'm not trying to look fucked up like you. You look like that on a regular. So like, you feel me? She kept just stepping towards me. And then it just went from there, like, because I don't know how to argue. So she was just doing all that. I just blew her shit out. Like, that's just how that went.
Overstood. So you say just too much talking?
Yeah, I don't like all that. Either we going to get active or we not. All that barking, what are we doing that for?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm stingy. I'm petty. Like, I don't know. I think most of the time that shit ain't worth shit.
It don't be worth nothing. Just like, I feel like we fought for nothing, because at the end of the day,
you ain't with that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, this is not a nigga who even wants you. So, like...
And me personally, I think he wasn't serious about you either, because I wouldn't put my lady in that
situation. No, he wasn't there. We had broken up at this point. So, like, the shit... This is the summer of the whole incident, and now me and this nigga not even together. So, it's like, I really fought for nothing, because you are trying to fight over your baby daddy that nobody's with. And yo nigga right here.
What's the discernment of a nigga putting pressure, a nigga putting effort into a relationship, and you know he's serious, and creepy shit?
What's the discernment?
Yeah, what's the difference for you? Like, this nigga off, this nigga weird.
I feel like for me, it's like when a nigga just okay everything and is just like a super yes man. I feel like that's creepy shit.
Creepy shit.
Yeah, like if I'm like, if we sit here talking, we talk about like what we like, and I'm like, yeah, I like my favorite food tacos and this and that, and you automatically like, me too, that's my favorite, da da da. I'm looking at you different, cause what? Everything that's my favorite is your favorite. Like, I'm not saying we can't have similarities, but some shit just be like a little off. Like, you can just tell when somebody's just acting.
So you saying it's too much alike and shit like that?
Yeah, like when it's just too much of you trying to be like me or be similar so we can have something in common, that shit is creepy.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a friend like that. That shit used to be like killing me, bro.
Yeah.
I used to be cutting into this nigga all the time. He used to hate me because he was like,
Stop
no,
lying. Be
I
yourself.
swear. He used to be like,
Be
no,
your
this how he come at you. He be like, oh my goodness, this is a nice Apple Watch. Oh my goodness, you got it connected to your phone. I'm like, nigga, just say you bad. Damn, what the fuck? You been have a whole conversation about her with her Apple fucking watch. Nigga, talk about something real. Nigga, what the fuck? How does that translate?
But people are like that who just, I guess, just feel better to adapt to other people's shit. I don't know.
I was like, nigga, that is never going to translate to pussy.
That shit is weird to me.
I be like, what the fuck?
Especially when we trying to get to know each other. Like, nigga, everything that I like and do, you do not fucking like and do too. Like, stop lying.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm in my antisocial stage. What stage are you with people? Are you a people person or nah?
I don't think I'm a people person.
You say you don't? I got you. Why not?
I don't know. Like, especially when it comes to, like, group projects, I always want to do group projects by myself.
You went to college?
Yeah.
Oh, man, which one?
It's that school called Wilberforce University.
What?
Wilberforce University.
For sure. What'd you go for?
I got my major. I got my degree in social work.
Social work?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You hear a sob story every day, don't you?
No, cause I don't do nothing with my degree.
Huh?
I don't do nothing with my degree.
What the fuck?
Cause I don't want to be a social worker. Like, that shit is a lot of work.
Then why'd you do it? Why'd you get the degree?
To please my family.
At least being real with it.
Yeah.
Do you regret it?
No, cause I don't regret none of the stuff I went through in college. I feel like that made me who I am today.
I got you. Understood. Well, can you still get a job in it?
Yeah. That field is literally, you can do whatever with that. So, if all else fails, I can just fall back on that. That's really what it is just a backup plan.
Overstood. I ain't gonna lie, we got this one YN on this bitch. He was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm finna do. I was like, bro, if I was like, I don't know, if I do it all over again, like be a YN, like all over again, like a young 18, 17, I'd probably do like a trade, and then get done with the trade probably like when you 21, 22, some shit like that, and then go to college, because then you're gonna be a plumber making all this money. You ain't gonna be a broke ass college student trying to get loans and shit.
Well, I got to graduate with no student loans.
With no student loans? Oh, cool. So you was a smarty pants.
Yeah, and I had what's it called? Scholarship, full ride scholarship.
What type of person was you in school?
I got my work done. I graduated with a 3.0.
We know that you went to college, but I mean, like, was you the quiet girl? Was you the girl bitches hated on?
Oh no, I was the
nerdy weird girl.
No, I was actually kind of like, I was like a popular loner. Like, everybody knew me, but I didn't really hang out for real.
I ain't gonna lie, what's the definition of hanging out for you?
Like, being at every party.
Parties?
Yeah.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. Hanging out to me is niggas like, I ain't gonna lie, like we in the studio, niggas is hanging out for no reason. I'll be like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It be stuff that be going on campus. Like, you would not really find me on campus. I was in my room. Unless I had practice or class, that was it.
Nah, I think niggas be in the way. I ain't gonna hold you. I be hating that shit. That's just a me thing. All right, do you see this thing Wallow did with talked about black businesses?
Who?
Wallow 267.
I don't even know who that is.
Very cool. So look, he basically did something. We talked about black-owned businesses. He said black-owned businesses are basically a scam, He's like, you think like when a person says that business is black owned, that's like a scam saying like support me because I'm black. Do you believe that?
No.
Why not?
Why you don't want to support your own people?
So you say just support them regardless?
Yeah. Why give your dollars to white people to your own?
Oh, all right. So I say this one too. All right. So which one is worse? Can't eat pussy. Meat won't stand up. No rhythm. Nuts too fast.
Which one is worse?
Worse.
What was the
I'm just gonna throw you my phone.
What was the first one?
I'm throwing you my phone.
Probably 4. Not too fast.
Not too fast.
Yeah.
It's 2025. New Year's resolutions. What do you want to do better from 2024?
Just be consistent with my craft. That's it.
Stay consistent.
Mhm.
I for sure. Do you see this things going on with Lil Durk?
What, he in jail?
Yeah. What do you think about it? No opinion on it?
No opinion.
What do you think about, I ain't gonna lie, I think this is like a thing in our community. Like, I feel like when a brother kills one brother, like you kill one of my brothers, and then we go kill one of your brothers, and then your brother kill my brother. I feel like that's like an ongoing thing. How do you think we can end that?
Stop killing.
No, be realistic though.
I don't know. Stop killing. That's it. All that gun violence be unnecessary.
So you just think it's like not worth it? Like, what would you tell somebody if somebody's watching this right now and they finna head in that car and they finna go get back for their brother? They got the drop and everything. What would you
That's
tell
not about to bring your brother back. So what the fuck are you doing it for? Just to say, oh, I laid his killer down? You're not gonna get no medal for it. Only medal you about to get is them bars sliding across your face.
Well, niggas ain't getting caught for sure. But
Niggas is, so it ain't about to bring them back, and it ain't about to even make you feel better. So
Understood. Let me ask you this: what's the difference between like motion? Oh wait, no, hold up, wait. Different question. Emergent shit. What's some local music artists that you listen to? If you have to bank your money on one artist though, ain't blowed up yet, but you got to bank everything on him. Who you think gonna blow? Besides yourself, of course.
how the fuck he excluded?
Cause those your niggas. You can't say nobody that you know.
That don't matter. Like, no.
Because I feel like people be copping out when they be saying that. Like, who you listening to? All my niggas.
But I do listen to him. I'm a fan.
I understand that, but nah, it can't be somebody. Nah, because that's biased. Those your people.
Even if I wasn't fucking with him. Just the only person I've seen that's consistent. I'll probably say, I don't know, cause Big C, she doing her big one. I be seeing her a lot.
For sure.
Her and Jigs, them the only two, like for as far as females.
Jigs?
Yeah, that's how you say her name.
Don't know.
Ain't that how you say her name?
But I'm a find her for sure.
Yeah.
But and you say just the females. You see any like males? Any males out here that's doing anything?
Well, you just said the person I wanted to say is excluded.
Oh, you can't say Chucky. You really don't see nobody other than Chucky?
No.
Ah, damn. All right, for sure. I got you. Loyal. All right, for sure. Other than that, that's about that. Well, you got any childhood nicknames?
Jizzle.
Jizzle. All right, for sure.
Or Lil Jazz.
Let me ask you this. I ain't gonna lie. These like some they don't want me to talk about, but I really gotta talk about it. I feel like it's like, cause I don't know. I feel like we black, and I see the statistics, and like I'm getting older now, and I'm just looking at people, and I'm knowing that this is something that's like damaging us like harshly. What do you think about? Because I feel like black people. I don't know the statistics, but we got like a lot of molesters, and like a lot of kids be going to get molested. What do you think we can do to help that?
Watch your own kids. Stop letting everybody watch your kids. That's
But,
one.
you know, we like realistic. Like, you
That
know,
is realistic. If you sit down and talk, like I feel like a lot of these parents do not sit down and actually talk to their child.
mm-hmm.
So now, not only did your child just endure some trauma, they don't even feel comfortable coming to tell you. That's something that we can prevent.
I say be realistic because you know how this is like how it mainly goes down. The dad ain't there, and then the mom is always fucking working because she by her damn self.
Because she don't sit and talk to her child.
But no, she got to go to work for sure.
I get that, but you should still sit down and talk to your kids. Like my mama, when I was little, used to sit me down after getting out the tub and talk to me and ask me like, "Did anybody touch you here?" And just like telling your kids what's inappropriate touching, because a lot of kids don't know. So now they easily manipulated and groomed because you didn't even go over and tell them like, "Listen, should nobody come and touch your private areas or hugging you, grabbing your butt, or doing stuff like that."
What's the age that you would talk to your kid like that?
As soon as they start talking, so like 5, 6.
See, yeah, they was on my ass. I did that with my brother as soon as we started talking. Like, it was like 3 or some shit like that, 4. And I was like,
But yeah, as soon as they start talking complete sentences at 5 years old, they're talking complete sentences and they understanding a lot. So that's when you start talking to them so they can learn. And that's when they easily influenced anyway.